Welcome to the Respectful Divorce Podcast. If you're considering a divorce, it's important to know that you have options for how you divorce. On the Respectful Divorce Podcast, we explore those options and provide advice from divorce professionals. I'm your host today, Tim Crouch, and we're talking with Marci Martinez, a family law attorney in Denton County, Texas, and we'll be talking about what it's like to go through the divorce process, including options for a divorce and the upcoming Divorce with Respect Week 2026. Marci, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Let me just ask the first question there is, you have, when you go to law school, you have all kinds of options for the area of practice, how you'll practice as an attorney. Why'd you choose family law?
Well, I think I chose family law because I do have a heart for people. I like being an advocate for people. And I think I have a special place for children in my heart. As a mom and just kind of growing up in my childhood, I think advocacy for children is also important.
Yeah, and I guess one of the things with all of that is that divorce is not like other areas because it is so family focused. Even if you don't have kids, it's still a family that is going through some reorganization or changes.
That's correct. And it's super personal, like what's more personal to people and important than family. So it's definitely a lot of emotions involved as well.
So in terms of going through a divorce, what's it like?
It's difficult. I think it can be confusing. I think, again, a lot of emotions are involved, so it can be very stressful, and people need to be very informed as they go through the process.
And so when you talk about being informed, what does that mean? What does that look like?
So I think a few things: being informed about what the law is and also your options on going through a divorce, whether you go through the traditional route or the collaborative route.
Yeah, and that traditional route, that's sort of the fighting it out, right?
Correct. It's very litigious. You can spend thousands of dollars on attorney's fees. You can have hearing after hearing. It could potentially drag out for a year or longer.
Yeah, and it's a lot more expensive when it's being drug out and takes longer, even if it eventually goes to trial, which can get very expensive.
It is very expensive. And I always tell my clients, with the traditional route, the more we fight, the more attorney's fees, the more time, and the more stress as well. So there's a lot of cost other than just financial.
Which is, I guess, a really nice little setup here to talk about collaborative divorce. How is collaborative different from the traditional divorce process?
Well, it's different in several ways. Number one, we don't go to court, which is great. People do like that option. Number two, we involve other professionals and we meet collaboratively with a mental health professional, a financial professional, and also opposing counsel in the other party. We have joint meetings together and also offline meetings where you're doing work with the professionals outside of attorneys being present. So it's a super collaborative and it's very transparent.
And as I understand it, part of what happens in this is that it's not the court or somebody else telling you how the divorce is going to be structured. It's the couple that makes those decisions, right?
It is. The couple makes the decision along with the guidance of several professionals, and it's outside of court, and the judge never gets involved.
Yeah. So when we talk about that kind of guidance, guidance around what?
Guidance around a parenting plan, for instance, if the couple has children. So there's going to be a professional that works offline with mom and dad for that portion, and also guidance on the financial portion. They will work with a financial professional to see what the community estate has and debts as well, not just assets, but debts, to fully understand what there is and what their options are for division.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the finances that are driving the most fear in a divorce.
Oh, very much so. Yes, that's correct. Because both parties have to plan differently. You're going to divide households now. So instead of having joint bills in a community estate, you're having a house for mom now and a house for dad, and coming up with a plan financially to do that and also support children.
So when you have that financial person involved, what do they bring to the table that is different from what an attorney would bring to the table?
Sure. Well, I think they bring their expertise. Most attorneys are not good at math. That's no secret. So I always tell my clients I am not an accountant nor a tax attorney, and I completely disclaim that type of advice. So they help people understand what they're looking at in accounts. So, for example, retirement accounts or brokerage accounts or those types of things. They help people understand what money is there and what money they can pull out, what liquid money they have, or maybe they have several pieces of property that they want to sell. So the financial planner can help them with not only understanding what they have, but understanding options for dividing it.
Yeah, and that then for the couple going through the divorce individually, they sort of begin to get a roadmap for what their life financially will look like post-divorce. And the litigated process doesn't really ever offer that, does it?
No, it doesn't. With the litigated process, you're kind of being adversarial, whereas, again, you're being collaborative in this process and trying to work together for the benefit of all parties.
So where do you begin in terms of considering the possibility of using the collaborative process for your divorce?
Well, you want to meet with an attorney who's collaboratively trained. I'm collaboratively trained and have the training and skills to talk about that in a consult and kind of offer the client the options between traditional versus collaborative divorce and talk about the options going forward and what might be best for them. And then once the client decides we want to do collaborative, I also reach out to a collaborative attorney to help the other spouse navigate the process. And then we will start meeting as a collaborative group.
So one of the things that's coming up is that March 1st through 8th is Divorce with Respect Week, and you're participating in that. And that's an opportunity for someone to talk to you about the divorce process for free. Is that right?
It is. It's a great opportunity. You get an hour of my time to talk about the process, talk about the options, and I can, fully explain what the collaborative process looks like and see if it might be a good fit for that person.
So if someone wants to sign up to consult with you, they should go to divorcewithrespectweek.com and they can find you under the Texas listing and set up a time with you to talk about the divorce process and how to move forward with that.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Marci Martinez with us today. Marci, if someone wants to get a hold of you personally or learn a little more about you, what's the best way to do that?
Two ways. You can go to our website, www.martinezlegalpc.com, or give us a call at 940-320-2922.
And we will put all of that information in the show notes. Marci, once again, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Tim. I've enjoyed it.
For those of you watching us online, we want to thank you for joining us on the Respectful Divorce Podcast. This important note, Divorce with Respect Week is coming up March 1st through 8th. During Divorce with Respect Week, you can talk with lawyers, divorce coaches, divorce financial experts for free. To learn more about the divorce process and your options, simply go to divorcewithrespectweek.com to find professionals near you. Divorce with Respect Week, March 1st through 8th. That website, www.divorcewithrespectweek.com. I'm Tim Crouch for the Respectful Divorce Podcast, reminding you that collaborative divorce is a better way to untie the knot.